All right, we made it to the gym, man. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to make it because snowy as hell out. The roads were pretty slick, but we made it. Just took it a lot longer to get here. It took instead of taking 5 minutes to get here, it took 10 minutes to get here. But I wasn't about to miss chest day, dude. It's motherfucking chest day. We gotta hit that shit. So, main thing for the day, we're gonna do some flat bench. What? Because I don't know if my buddy's gonna make it or not. He said he was going to try to, but I think he lives a little bit further, so he may not be able to make it. We're definitely going to go ahead and get some flat bench in. And then just really, we're going to play around with a lot of the new equipment they got in here, dude. They've got a fly machine that uses free weights. I'm just going to have to show y'all that. That looks fucking nuts. But a lot of just trying some stuff out. If I'm in there and I'm feeling a vibe for a certain exercise, we might go ahead and hit that too. But really, man, again, it's just trying to F the chest up. As far as the legs go, they're not super sore. I probably could have gone a little bit harder on it. Not like the biceps and the triceps, dude, we really did good on that. Like, these are still very, very, very sore from 2 workouts ago. So pretty happy with how that stuff's going. We weighed out this morning at 218.5, I believe is what it was. So 0.6 pounds down again. I told you guys as soon as I got that water in, I knew it would go down a little bit. But that's still heavier than 217 like we were last week. So we'll see what happens, man. We're gonna keep sticking with the calories we're at for right now. Every 5 or 6 days, I do eat a little bit more than 4,000 just to make sure I'm not staying in a caloric deficit. But other than that, we're gonna keep rolling with that until, like I said, around Valentine's Day is around 6 weeks. It's literally exactly 6 weeks into the year. So we'll do it around then. It'll be a good time to check the body fat and just see how everything's looking. But yeah, man, nothing else. We're just gonna go inside, get warmed up, and get the book after it. All right. I got y'all kind of lined up against a mirror so I can kind of see who I'm talking to now. Not having half my head cut off. But mainly, when it comes down to this one, man, I'm going a little bit lighter just because I really do want to kind of focus on getting that chest going, but we'll kind of play around with it. And if I feel like going heavy, we'll grab a spot as long as I'm getting 8 to 12 reps. But I think on the last set, we might try and get a spot just to really kind of push it, get that real big squeeze. I don't see my buddy anywhere around here, so I think he may not have made it. I haven't messaged him either, so that's on me. But we'll get this 5th or 6th set in. So the idea with this one is we're going 8 to 12 reps, at least 8. If I can't hit 8, we'll go down and wait. But I just did 7 with 225, which I had done a set of 12 with 225, but I think it's just hit me pretty quick. Did I take my creatine? Can't remember, dude. That's not a good sign. This feels really light, honestly, but I'm gonna go slow. Eight. 4 more. Whew, feeling it today, dude. Oh, wow, man. That's wild. I don't know, maybe we need to drop it a little bit more. Huh, oh well. I mean, I feel like I'm getting great contraction, so I'm not going to complain about it. On this next one, I might actually go ahead and get a little bit of a tighter grip here, give some tricep love to the boys. Just because, like I said, we're trying to grow those arms a lot more. And they're sore, but I do feel like we need to try and get a little bit of stimulus. Not every day, but every other day, you know what I mean? More than just on arm day, which they are. Honestly, with me going as slow as I am, I actually do feel my bicep working quite a bit to, keep that, Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take off a little bit more weight, go really wide grip, and see if I can put a lot of that tension into my back. Because if I'm feeling it in my bicep when I'm going slow, that means I'm using a lot of tricep on this pressing. So it's a chest day. we're gonna try that. And last set, we'll go a little nuts with it. Real slow, of course. It's gonna be light, but really just making sure like your back is feeling it. Hold on. I feel like I really need to give myself some room here because I need to go back this way whenever I'm lifting, you know what I mean? That's how my chest gets involved. Otherwise, it is just a lot of my triceps. And then back, like that. I don't know. Bench press is just one of those that like I do have a hard time feeling it in my actual chest. Unless I'm going like, you know, till failure, which I don't know. Let me think here for a second. We might do a crazy little set here. Okay, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. That wore me out. That was, I'm feeling weaker today. I could probably eaten a little bit more. Like, I ate probably, I think I only got like 1,000 calories, maybe 1,200 calories in. I haven't looked, but that's not as much as I usually eat. So maybe trying to stick to trying to get in a lot of those calories. Like, typically what I've been doing so far in the bulk is I'll get in 15 to 2,000 and then I'll eat another like 15 to 2,000 after. So we'll see what happens. I'll try and do that tomorrow. But another thing too is I'm really honestly eating a little bit too much fat. It's taking place of a lot of those carbs that could be helping with this. So need to do that. 3 things. Replace those fats with carbs. Maybe double up on my creatine. Because I've only been taking, I think, not much. I haven't been taking a ton of creatine. And then more water. 3 of those things. I think it's going to be a very beautiful combination for this stuff. But let's go get some flies. All right, we finally get to try this mythical little chest fly machine. After closer inspection, this is an incline chest fly free weight machine. I haven't really ever seen anything like this before, so I wanted to try it. I've gotten like 3 or 4 sets in. Feels pretty good. I need to play around with it a little bit, but I am liking it. We'll get like a set of like 8 to 12 in again. Oh, dude, yeah, that's solid. I just got to really focus on squeezing my back. Otherwise, I dump a lot of it into my shoulder. Oh, dude, that's solid. One more. Yeah, we'll add a little bit more weight. I do like that. But yeah, going back to me grabbing that spot, I did want to address this because I feel like a lot of you guys won't ask for a spot because maybe it's some social anxiety or whatever the case. But I'm telling you, dude, if you don't ask for a spot when you need a spot, you're going to be missing out on some gains because you're just not going to be able to get those kind of reps in without someone literally assisting you. So use that to your advantage. There's plenty of people in every gym that are more than willing to help you. All right, let's see how these 10 extra pounds affect this. Not a huge break, but we're past the strength building portion of the day's lift. A lot of volume and probably some drop sets in my future. Actually, we'll do this real quick. So we're gonna get 8 in here. We're gonna do a superset because I do like this superset. I just recorded it for you guys. So let's get 3 more after this one. 1, 2, Okay. 8, 9 of those, I don't know exactly. Followed by push-ups for about 8 to 10. No. 6. Push-ups usually aren't too bad if you're decently fit. But when you superset them with anything, after doing a chest exercise, I could be doing bench press or chest press or whatever chest exercise. You superset those with push-ups, it's easy way to intensify the workout. Let me show y'all real quick. This is a window out here. It's all that ice. So people got to drive in to get back out here. And anyone that's in here right now, I got to commend them. Doing more than most. I looked at the statistics again for obesity today, dude. 73% of the population in the United States, it's either overweight or obese. Well, let me say it this way. 73% is overweight. Half of that is obese. It's ridiculous. You got to be willing to. It's one thing I'm really hammering down with my own training with my clients is I'm basically just having no excuses kind of mentality with them. Listen, I understand this is hard. 73% of people who try and get fit every year fail. According to that statistic, that's basically what that statistic means, right? So if you think about it that way, you cannot let any excuse, because trust me guys, the reason that number is so high is because people use really good excuses, but they still are using excuses. You cannot use excuses. It's just not going to help you, not with something that's supposed to be a responsibility. You don't do this for fun. I mean, I do what I'm doing for fun. Obviously, it's just taking it to the next level, right? But to be healthy, dude, you just got to make it to the gym. You need to be fit every day. But, a big part of it is just moving. Another big part of it is overeating. And I guarantee you, for most people, it's not even the overeating. I think it's just moving. I think most people are just... one more. I can't even. Let's get partials. All right. God, it burns. Whew. But I think a lot of people are just working a lot of, at-home jobs, sitting around a lot. But we're not designed for that shit, dude. I truly think, obviously the diet's super important to get the results, right? But I truly think if you would just start exercising regularly, that would come hand in hand. Guys, you don't typically diet strictly, or you don't typically stick to a diet unless you're working out. You don't typically work out unless you diet. They go hand in hand, right? So I hate how people try and separate that. Don't get me wrong. Nutrition will get you most of your results. But most of the reason why people are unfit is just simply because they're not moving and burning calories, People aren't eating a ton. A lot of people are under eating. According to the stats I see, 60 to 70% of people I talk to are only overeating on the weekends when they're out with friends or going crazy. Maybe they had a really stressful week, binge eat. But 4 or 5 days out of the week, I'll look at their caloric intake and it'll be literally like 500, 600, 700 calories less than what they're supposed to be eating in a caloric deficit. They're severely under eating, which makes their testosterone drop. They lose muscle, and then when they overeat, that's when they gain the fat. So it's a vicious cycle of losing muscle, gaining fat, lowering your metabolism down. And the whole time, a lot of people are sitting there trying to lose the weight, right? Because a lot of people just aren't eating that much because they know they're trying to be conscious, but they're not doing it in a correct way where they can actually track. And that's what leads people down a bad path. So make sure you're eating enough too. It's one of those things. Typically, a lot of overweight people, the problem they've fallen into is that they've lowered their metabolism so much by doing that it makes it really hard to get back into play, especially without guidance from a trainer like me or, and I do really highly recommend guys. Again, 73% of the population struggles with this. Get a fucking trainer. I promise you. I didn't do one. Well, I say I didn't have one. I did, actually. I had a coach teach me a lot of the basics to lifting. After I've left football, started kind of doing my own thing. And then, learned through the process. Just time and time. It's 15 years of being in the gym now. Just most days of the year. I would say a good 300 days out of 365 days out of the year, I'm in here. And I've been that way for the past 15 years. So, I've gained those XP points, if that makes sense. But I had a lot of help. I had football coaches teach me the basics, nutrition-wise. I really had to dig deeper. That took me 3 years of figuring out on my own, right? That's why I really highly recommend you guys. And I'm not kidding. It took me, I remember I started trying to lose weight at 13. I didn't really succeed till I was 16. I did a lot of researching on my own and trying different things out, a lot of fad diets. Trust me, I went through, and listen, I know that sounds young, but I was tired of being a fat kid, So that's why I did it so young. But I'm telling you, the shortcut is a trainer. It's always been. Because here's the thing, it's not like personal trainers don't have trainers. I fully expect to get another trainer whenever I start. It's either going to be for MMA or, it just depends on what you're doing. Just like I had oh God, that's it. I'm cast on that. But just like I had a mentor for my own business, I had a mentor for my business. It's very few times throughout my life am I not going to have someone teaching me something new. Right now, I'm going through certification through the ISSA to learn more about personal training people for fat loss, right? So it's constantly, you're getting taught by someone. The people who are doing the best or doing the stuff that you want to do are usually getting taught by other people, and then they keep that. It's not like you lose that information, It's been 6 months with an individual, learn the process, learn the ropes. You leave and you never need to go back to a person like that because you have that information for life, Anyways, I'm ranting. I kind of want to get this chest press machine right next to me in, so we'll get that in. Whew, last exercise I'm recording with you guys, and then I don't know. I might play around with some stuff. They got a lot of toys in here to really experiment with, so I don't know. I saw a dip machine back there I might want to play around with, and I don't know. We'll figure something out, but definitely got to hit some abs too. So probably going to hit some hanging leg raises. Ab wheel? Maybe. I kind of want to work on my upper back extension. You know what I mean? Just kind of work on that focus, which this exercise is hitting really good. We're going to do a nasty drop set here in a minute too. But let's get this first set in. So this is just a basic chest press machine, but it hits it better than any of those machines back there. I don't know why. Maybe it's the handles, maybe it's positioning, but I really, really like this this machine in particular. So we're probably going to use this a lot over the course of the next month. Not to say I'm going to use it every day, but we're going to be using a shit ton. So the main thing here is I can really feel my back cave out, and I can dump it into my lats a little bit more. Or not, but stretch my lats. That's a better way of saying it. Come back. And when I go forward, I'm going to try and lift my chest up and chin up. So I'll go. Goodness me, man. You know what I might do? Off camera, I might do these one arm at a time just to really hit some unilateral stuff. I do need to make sure I'm doing that. Ow. But yeah, the drop set here in a second, which we'll probably get another set in real quick here in a second after I explain the drop set. And then we'll take a quick little break, but we're gonna do a triple drop set with this. So I'm gonna do, not this set, it'll be after this set, but we'll do 10 reps at this weight, drop the 10s back there, another 10 reps, drop the 25s, and then try and pop out 10 to 20 reps. I want to try and really hit 20. So it should be a good finisher. Let's get this one in, and then we'll get ready for that one. God, that's all I got, dude. Here's what we'll do. I'll pop that where it's just the 25 and the 45 on there. And then when we do the drop set, I will place it with the 10s. How about that? This is going to sound super weird, but I think I'm going to do some good mornings and some hanging leg raises, which is a weird combo, but I just feel like I really need those good mornings in my, maybe even just part of my warm-up routine, you know what I mean? Maybe not good mornings. Maybe lightweight good mornings. like with a pole, you know what I mean? But we'll go 10, drop set 10, drop set 20 if we can. Goodness. Okay, drop. Woo. And what I'm gonna do, 25's off, 10 on, 25 off, 10 on, go again. As quick as possible. Come on. One more. I know those are partials, but we're getting them in. I'm not just skipping those. All right. Last one. We'll try and hit 20. I doubt it. That's all I got. Oh my God. That was pretty intense, but fuck it. We'll do a drop set again while we're here. I want more. All right. I just threw the 25s back on. Now we're doing one more. I want those reps. We'll go wide. Okay. All right, now we're done with those. I'm starting to get pretty toasted. All right. I'm gonna maybe do just a few more chest exercises. It's pretty cooked. They're pretty cooked up after that. I don't know, maybe a fly wouldn't be a bad idea. So maybe we'll get some incline flies or some kind of in, maybe cable. I'm gonna get that in, get the abs done, and we'll do a quick pose out. Okay, we'll try and make this one quick because starting to get a little busy, which is good. But it looks pretty good. I am liking the pump pretty well today. I think we just had a really good, really decent chest day. I do feel like I could have, effed it up a little bit more, but it is what it is. Losing balance. Oh man, I do feel like the main thing I need to work on with my posture, form, and posing is what I was just talking about, is this portion. That's why I'm doing all these face pulls, because like I can flex like this, or I can flex like this. I think y'all can see the difference. You know what I mean? Same thing with like here or here. You know what I mean? Here or here. That's actually a bad. So I've been working a lot on that back. So I did some good mornings. The good mornings are helping. Yeah.
just more, I think, warm up back exercises. Like what I'll do now, I think part of my warm up along with the face pulls is take a PVC pipe and do some good mornings just to warm up. Because as you guys can see, a good morning is just like this. And you can see what that's doing to my back. See, like right about here, I want to start doing this. So just work on that. Maybe do it in a mirror or something. Yeah, the abs don't look bad. I don't know how y'all's angle is. Hopefully it's decent. Yeah, I feel full. Whew. Anyways, like I said, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. I'm gonna go get some bag work in. Be very careful. I'm gonna try and get in some southpaw stance so that way I don't keep working this shoulder. Like I said, I think that's a big problem with balance, but overall, I'm feeling pretty good. Let's finish with a most muscular. Whew. I need to work on that. Depending on the angle, that one can look really silly, but I do feel like you can really tell when I do my most muscular. See how much that pops out compared to the other side? That's from, you know, doing a jab. So I don't know, maybe the idea is to try and work on my southpaw stance or something, but whatever. I'll see you guys in the car.
All right. God, my hair looks so fucked up. We're done with the workout. Ended up getting just a little bit of some bag work, nothing crazy. I forgot my gloves in the car. I didn't feel like coming out and getting them. So I did a lot of kicking and such, which is also good. But we're done. Damn, I see a frozen ladybug on the trunk of my car. Rip, she definitely got buried by snow. Oh, that sucks. Anyways, sorry. I'm a little tired from the workout and your boy is definitely needing some calories. So I don't know what I'm gonna go home and make. I just want a hot meal would be nice. Again, we got all this to go drive in, so I didn't feel like just like pulling y'all out while I was driving. Try to be a little bit safer today for sure. But roads really aren't too bad. I just gotta be slow. As far as post-workout meal, probably gonna get a protein shake in. Probably gonna get in some chicken and rice. That's honestly, I kind of look forward to that. That would be the nice warm meal for the day. Unless I can find, I think I have some like chicken and dumpling, like old, like I say old, it's a couple months old, but it's canned. But I have that. I could go ahead and heat up and throw a can of chicken in there. Ooh, that sounds good. Ooh, that sounds good. We might do that. We might do that because your boy is, like I said, I'm only about 1,000 calories in and we're more than halfway through today. It's 2:30 right now. So I've got to get in roughly 25 to 3,000 calories, 2,500 to 3,000 calories within the course of the next like 8 hours. Honestly, less. I'd really like to start trying to get those meals in before 8. So that way when I have my first meal of the day around 8 a.m., it's a good 12 hours, have plenty of time to digest, all that good stuff. But anyways, solid chest day. Like I said, we got someone to spot us on some exercises. We did some triple drop sets, supersets. Overall, it was really fucking awesome armed chest day. Tomorrow's back. I think what we're gonna do is get the lats going a little bit more. I think we're gonna do some pullovers, or not pullovers, pull downs. Along with obviously hitting all the basic stuff when it comes down to back. You guys know how it goes. I do want to go ahead and try and get in some of those I can't remember what they're called. Damn, I can't. Hyper extensions. Reverse hypers. That's what it is. I kind of want to get in some reverse hyper extensions for core tomorrow, so we might do some of those. But we'll just have to see how it all kind of lays out. But anyways, I'll see you guys for tomorrow's back day. You guys wish me good luck with this driving. It's not that far. I'll be fine. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.